News. Anybody got any news? Because I've got a bit of news.
I have got some news.
Okay. Do you want to go first, Shane?
I can go first. I'm trying to work out where we can. Yeah, there we go. Let me sort my laptop out. Right. Okay. So first bit of news. Now, credit where credit's due. Have you heard of Well House Leisure?
Yeah.
Your camper vans. He donated a £49,000 camper van to children in need.
Good Fair play. Fair play. Let's give a shout out to Well House Leisure.
Yep.
Fair play.
Yeah. Next little bit for you campers out there. The National Camping Show is to be held at Stoneleigh Park in Warwickshire. Ooh. 18th to the 21st of March. You've got people like, or companies like Van Gogh, Camper, Coleman, Camping Gas, Regatta, and more to be announced. Okay. So I'm guessing that's going to be an outdoor show, so that'll be interesting. And then my final bit of news is there's been a bit of talk about vehicle excise duty recently going up.
That's my news.
Not anymore. The government have backed down from the latest motorhome tax hike, which could have been a graduated VED system. Sounds like a disease.
Yeah, so motorhomes have been taxed as in the PLG class, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So registrations, they were 71% up on motorhomes in July. They were 41% up in August and 55% up in September. Dealer update. We're going to do a dealer update every week of what stock is actually out there.
Right. So I'll start with motorhomes. So Auto Trader, the figures have gone up quite considerably these last couple of weeks. I think it's because there's a lot more new stuff becoming available in the near future. It's not necessarily stuff that's available now, but could be. So even though it went down below 4,500 motorhomes available, it's gone up to 5,382.
Is that used?
That's total.
That's total.
Used is 4,041. New is 1,361. So I can imagine that's gone up massively. I mean, if you have a look at newly listed on Auto Trader, you've just got some dealers that have put like 100 stock photos of a new motorhome on. So it's a bit false in a way. Well, there we go. 362 of them are private adverts, which that has gone up.
Okay. And you've gone across the forecourts, have you?
I will do in a minute. Let's go to Mark.
Yeah, so Caravans, we've got at the moment 1,421 new and used. That's dealers, private, as a complete collective. And again, there's a lot of new that's hitting out there at the moment. But I think the other thing that's happening is there's quite a few dealers that are still keeping a lot of sold stock advertised because they've not got sale stock to advertise. So it's a difficult one to get exact figures, and unless you sort of sit there and go through everybody's website and look at every individual one, it's difficult to get real true figures, in all honesty.
What was the used?
I didn't actually do a breakdown of new and used. I was waiting for a better data from Auto Trader, actually, and that should have come through on Friday, and it never came through. But that's a total. So that is a total of touring caravans, new and used, private dealers. So it's not a lot, and that's throughout the country, 1,421.
So we're going to monitor this every week, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. We should next week. We should have a bit of data going back just before lockdown. So it'll be interesting to see what has happened since just before lockdown, over lockdown, and obviously to where we are today, with the amount of stock that's out there and has been out there. So, which I think we know how it's going to look.
Yeah. So I mean, just to go back to the dealers, there's three main dealers I'm just going to pick out for this week. One is Wellsbridge. They are based in Peterborough, quite a big used dealer. They're only used. They normally like to average probably getting on for 80 in stock, and they're down to 34. So they're building up slowly because they were down to the teens.
Right.
They've got that one. We've got Brown Hills, UK's largest motorhome dealer.
Yeah. How many branches?
They've only got one.
Right.
But they're a big dealer. monumental numbers of motorhomes sold. They've got 16 in stock.
Used.
Yes.
That's frightening.
Spinney, have they got 3 branches, Mark?
They've got 2. They've got 2 branches.
They've got 33 used.
That sounds as though they're up.
Well, that's only 16 and a half per branch. It ain't much.
No.
And so on. So they're building up slowly. They're a little bit better, but it'll take them a long time to get back to the stock levels they want to be at, which means that the prices will stay up. That's the main reason.
They're not coming down, are they?
No, everybody.
Prices aren't coming down.
No, everybody I spoke to over the last couple of weeks, they are buying as heavy as they can.
Okay.
Same with the caravans. So we've got caravans and motorhomes, which is Swindon, Oxford, and Reading. Between their 3 sites, they've got 47 between the 3 sites. So again, about 15 used caravans each.
This is just caravans, isn't it?
This is just caravans. Spinney on the caravan side, they've got about 16 at each dealer, again, on the caravan side. And then the caravan company, Andrew Scott, is probably one of the biggest used dealers in the UK. They're showing as 162 over the 2 branches, which is about 80, but there's a hell of a lot of sold stock on there. It's all used, but there's a hell of a lot of sold on there. So it was, again, difficult to get true figures. But I would imagine that Andrew's been selling a fair bit of stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was only down to 40 each branch, and they've normally got getting on for 200 between the 2. So
yeah, he does carry out a lot of stock, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So we're probably getting a false reading of them, really, aren't we?
Yeah, it's a difficult one.